Hello, this is Julie Hogue with the Vegetarians and Meat Lovers Split Table Podcast, where I talk about food, recipes, ways to cook for a split table, where people may have multiple different types of diets at the table. This is extremely common, whether you have someone who is vegetarian and a meat eater, or someone who is, like, for instance, allergic to something or gluten-free. So this is not an uncommon thing to have split tables in families, right? And in my family, it is vegetarians and meat eaters. I'm the vegetarian. So I have learned throughout my life how to cook where I don't have to be so much of a short order cook. That's what my podcast is all about. And I love creating recipes. This is a new thing I'm going to try, and it's going to be called a Quickie. When I have a Quickie episode, it means it's going to be really short, just like you would expect. And it's going to be short. It's going to be maybe one recipe, and I might be able to do more of them in doing this. So this is my whole motivation, and get some recipes, more recipes out there. I just created this recipe on the fly. I like to do this a lot. Last night I had a big giant bag of fresh broccoli from Costco. And I'm like, I was struck in the store to buy it, but it's a big bag, right? And so I'm like, okay, we're going to do something with broccoli with dinner. We grilled last night. My husband grilled chicken wings. I made my yummy yogurt herb bread that I believe I put on the podcast. So if I remember, I'll try to link to that. But this is such a delicious bread recipe, and it's so easy. It's basically, I kind of remember it. I can just say it. I don't remember all the herbs I use, but you can kind of mix and match the herbs. The original recipe was 3 cups of self-rising flour and 2 cups of the Chobani yogurt, and it's like the lower sugar one, low fat. And then you do 5 teaspoons of dried rosemary leaves. Now, I've messed with this and done different herbs, but that was the original one. And I'll have to link to mine because I've done it with like maybe 5 or 6 different herbs and spices together. It's so good. And then you bake it. You put a slice down the center and you bake it. Let's see. I think it was at 350 for like 20 minutes. And then when you're done, you take it out and you brush 2 teaspoons of olive oil on it and you sprinkle the kosher salt. Oh, it's so good. Oh my gosh. I am like seriously addicted to that. Okay. So anyways, that's what we had. And then we had the broccoli and baked potatoes. And the broccoli, I was like trying to figure out what am I going to do? I wanted to do something different. And that kind of volume is pretty big for like an air fryer. I love the whole air fryer thing, but it doesn't work for a large volume. And this recipe actually uses a little bit more oil than you would use in an air fryer. But so you take 1 pound, I can't talk, 1 pound of fresh broccoli and, cut up into bite-sized pieces, not these big, huge, chunky ones. Like I had to break up some of the broccoli because it was so big. Kind of like, florets. It doesn't have to be tiny, just enough where it's just easy to pick up with a fork. And then you take 1/4 cup of olive oil and mix it in 1 packet of dry Italian seasoning. And you stir that up so it's all really mixed in well. And you pour that over the broccoli and stir it really, really good. And I let it sit for a little bit, maybe like 10 minutes or so to kind of marinate. I also added 1 tablespoon of lime juice. Like I'm always a lemon juice kind of adder, right? I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try lime today. It was really good. I tell you, it was really good. And I'd say about a tablespoon of the lime juice. So basically 1 pound fresh broccoli, 1 tablespoon lime juice, 1 packet dry Italian seasonings, and 1/4 cup olive oil. And yes, I just read that off a green post-it note that I created like 10 minutes ago. Like this is real, baby. This is real stuff. Okay, and then you cook it for about 15 to 20 minutes, 350 degrees, and then I did bump it to 400 for like 5 more minutes. So you want to do it just kind of the golden stage that you want. You want them to be done. I didn't want them to be too firm or crispy. I wanted them to be soft. And it was so good. It was so good. It was more delicious than I expected. And I just ate the leftovers just now. Oh, so good. My youngest son absolutely hates broccoli. So he didn't have any, but it's gone, right? Like there were three of us ate it last night and then I ate the leftovers today and it's gone, baby. It's good. If you do not like broccoli, I bet you would like this. The flavor is just pow. It's so good. I love using those kind of dry packet things. Like ranch is another good one to do. But this one we used Italian. So it's kind of like those packets where you can like make your own dressing, where you like add oil and you make your own dressing. So it's like a dry packet. In the dressing aisle, you can find these dry packets. And I've kind of played around using them in different recipes for like the ranch one and the Italian one. Really good for pasta salads too. Okay, so I'm aiming for I'm getting towards the end here. I'm aiming for less than 10 minutes for these episodes, and I'm going to make it. It's only 6 minutes. Hey, thanks for listening. And again, don't forget to get my book, Cabin Crew, which is now live. It is a YA contemporary fiction book that you can get. I'm going to be going around promoting it at different book fairs. And, you can get it. You can go to your library and request they buy it, stock it. Let's see. I also have my cookbooks, of course. You can always get my cookbooks as well. So, hey, I'm going to end. I'm going to make it. I'm going to be under 10 minutes. Okay. I hope you have an amazing day and enjoy this recipe of broccoli. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye now.